is Clifton, and these are my co-hosts, Linnea and Michael, and this is a show for and by wrestling fans. In today's episode, we're going to talk to you about the WWE belts. In particular, we got a question by Craigus1993.
Thank you.
Yes, who asks, what are your views on the WWE Championship belt? Do you prefer it than the old one? So I guess he means the spinner belt now compared to the original belt. Michael?
I would say, personally, I would prefer the original belt, the one held by Eddie Guerrero, held by JBL. I think that belt was born out of the combination of the undisputed titles, the Eagle belt, and also the old World Heavyweight Championship. So I think that design is better, and also it looks more prestigious because finally you can take a belt for what it's worth in a serious manner. You know, having a spinner belt, the one that belonged to John Cena and Edge previously, it shows that WWE is really, selling their products right now to kids or to urban popularities, urban beliefs right now.
I like the spinner belt. I actually don't remember what the belt looked like before John Cena got it and turned it into a spinner. I think it's great. It's big. It looks really cool when they're wearing it on their waist.
It's got lots of bling.
And yeah, you're right. Kids buy it, but let's face it. Who else but kids buys World Championship?
I do. The World Heavyweight title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there you go.
But if you ask me which belt has the best design, I would say it would be the World Heavyweight title.
Yep, I agree. I love that.
It's
that big gold.
gold.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it.
Okay. I think that's it.
Are we going to discuss which one is the most prestigious?
Prestigious title.
I know. I've got another question. Which one do you think is the most prestigious?
Okay, let's not discuss about the stereotypical WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship because they are the most prestigious belts in their respective brands. Let's take those two out of the cover and let's discuss about the other belts.
Okay.
I would go
the
for
ECW belt.
the ECW belt. Yeah, we can put that into the discussion because it's not that prestigious. You know, it's I would say the Intercontinental Championship deserves to be one of the most prestigious belts. You know, just behind the World Heavyweight and the WWE, because they have made so many undisputed World Heavyweights and WWE champions from the Intercontinental ranks. So I believe that's a very prestigious belt. From the hands of Jericho, to the hands of Benoit, to the hands of Angle, to the hands of Eddie Guerrero, to the hands of Randy Orton. Mm-hmm. Except John Cena, he never won the Intercontinental title, but it's alright, so...
No, I agree. The Intercontinental belt is the belt you win to show that you're ready to step up to main event championship title status. So.
Except when they gave it to Umaga. Yes.
And I think that was just a size thing and, you know, just to show that he was all-powerful. So I do think that the Intercontinental one does have a lot of prestige. I like the look of the United States one better. It's just a personal looking thing.
So you think the Intercontinental is more prestigious than the US title?
Absolutely, because people win the US title and hold on to it for months or years or...
Let us recap how long how long Booker T held onto the title, how long Benoit held onto the title, and now MVP, the longest reigning United States champion.
And that's the same with the Cruiserweight. You know, Gregory Helms held it for... How long was it? A year, 2 years? Who knows? It was forever. And then suddenly it's just kind of dropped out of sight and no one thinks about it anymore.
That is a great division too. They should bring it back.
Cruiserweights?
Yes.
I disagree. I disagree so much with that. They shouldn't waste their time with the Cruiserweights. They should have brought back the Hardcore Championship, which is now the ECW title. What am I doing?
Is dead.
Hardcore title.
That's definitely not what they want to concentrate on. They want to make stars. They don't want to injure all the wrestlers, I think.
The Hardcore title has always been a bit of a joke as well. You know, I mean, it was always Mankind's belt, and then it was, you know, girls won it, and the
Cruiserweight as well.
Balls count anywhere, just take around a referee.
Cruiserweight was won by Jacqueline. Mm-hmm. Just going around the question, guys. Now we have 2 tag team titles with quite equivalent value. But which title do you think is worth more? From my personal opinion, I believe the Raw tag team titles have gone so bad, it's gone downhill because you have people like Kane and Murdoch holding on to it.
Mm.
And for the SmackDown title, it would have been nice if they have let John Morrison and Joey Mercury just hold on to it.
Yeah.
But right now it has gone downhill as well. But among this title, which one do you think is more prestigious?
If I had to choose, I would say SmackDown's is more important because that's where the best tag teams should be. You take Lundrick, Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
Oh, yeah.
When they were in SmackDown and they held those belts for a long time, but there were consistently good tag teams coming up to have a match with them, and they were always really good, entertaining matches.
Yeah.
Move over to Raw, you have Kate and Murdoch, and they have tag team fights against single wrestlers from all over the place, teams that they just put together. London and Kendrick get a match once in a while. Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly, that's not a tag team. It's I don't like the way Raw produces their tag team matches and therefore their championship bouts. Yeah, bring back the technical matches. I love watching wrestling matches. I mean, you do still need to have a storyline a little bit to have, this is the reason why they're having a match. Yeah. And I don't want them to go all WCW where they just had matches for absolutely no reason, and then someone would turn heel for no reason, and then the next week they'd be face again, and there was no consistency around it. So you do need some kind of storyline, but unpredictability, crap, that's what it was. But I just want to see good wrestlers in good matches.
With good
I'm
titles.
Happy with good titles, and SmackDown delivers that most of the time, not all of the time. I have to say.
What about the Women's Championship?
It's a load of rubbish.
It's a lot of rubbish.
Yep. Don't care about it. Never have. I mean, I like women who can wrestle. I think that is actually really good to watch. But there's hardly any women who can wrestle on the WWE.
Yeah, they've gone for looks now for their divas
and appearing in Playboy.
Wrestlers.
And appearing in Playboy.
Yeah.
Making lots of money, you know.
What about the ECW Championship? Do you think fans like them watching right now in their computers or laptops or even phones would think that the ECW title is equivalent to the two prestigious world titles?
No, and that's a shame because if you think back on the history of ECW and the people who have held that belt, you know, from Taz to really great wrestlers, it's sad to see what it's come to with Chavo Guerrero and...
What, so you mean Chavo Guerrero is sad?
Chavo is probably one of the better champions they've had in a while.
It's not taken seriously. And the ECW matches, why can't they just have a hardcore match every week for the title? What's wrong with that? That would be
Bring
good.
back the true ECW.
And then you would have truly earned it.
Yeah.
Well, my comment for the ECW title is it adds another dimension to the World Heavyweight Championships, but you can see that the belt is quite small compared to two of the world titles.
Yeah.
It looks quite crappy at the same time, and the title is held by Chavo before, so I don't think anybody would want to go for a title which is held by Chavo. Am I being stereotypical?
Somebody would want to go for the title, but you know, why go for the ECW title when you can go for the Intercontinental title, and which means that you're more likely to get a shot at the WWE title.
WWE, yeah, and the United States title, it's more likely you get a shot
when
at
you get the
heavyweight.
ECW title, where do you go? You go to Oblivion. You retire. You just get out of the WWE. That seems to be the trend.
Well, yeah.
Closing comments, guys? Favorite belt?
World Heavyweight Championship drop dead.
Second favorite? Linnea?
No, my favourite's World Heavyweight Championship because it looks great, and usually you have to have earned the title unless you reach.
Okay. Well, we'll end it then. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, favourite, do all of that stuff. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.
See ya.